And let me be very clear. The word weirdo
that shit not enough.
Is a very light term for what I've seen on that video. That's not a weird nigga. That is a person, and I don't care what even he tells me. My nigga, whatever happened with the law and you got off, whatever, bro. I'm not here to argue that. I saw a nigga with a fucking problem, man. I saw a nigga that if he can't take accountability for what he did, admit that what that is, what we all got eyes and see, this is inevitably going to repeat itself. I feel horrible for the people that were in Walmart with him. So for the record, in case I came off wishy-washy yesterday, last time I was on stream, the Academy has zero ties to Lil Boom. We disavow all of his actions. We're not fucking with that.
Rightfully so.
There's zero pleas to be copped. There is zero if it wasn't for my friendship, I wouldn't have even say, hey, let's even wait for another video. I told you yesterday it already looked too weird. And Boomer, if you're watching this, I know we're friends. I hope you don't think this is me betraying you. I think this is me doing the right thing, my brother. You need help. And if nobody around you, because again, this is definitely not about, oh, are people still going to fuck with you on the internet? My nigga, brother, you look like a danger to.
That should be the least of that nigga problem right now. That should be the least of his worries. Or niggas on the internet gonna fuck with him like, nigga, you a menace to society, bro.
You need help. You need help. I don't know if the 5-hour worth of gaslighting me was you hoping this, which by the way, it was always gonna come out. The moment this, like you live in Florida, everything in Florida comes out. But I'm so confused. The additional video I saw was 10 times worse than I could have ever expected.
All right, y'all, we're finna speed forward a little bit. I'm not trying to keep y'all too long over here. We're finna, you know what I'm saying, get to the point to where Akademiks reviews the cameras. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. At the beginning, when they were showing the initial videos with the cops body cam footage, where they were looking at the monitors from Walmart, you know, it looks crazy. It looks crazy, but you couldn't get a clear picture of what he was actually doing, so you can't really convict him right there. But when you get the Cosmetic aisle video where you see that nigga really on some crazy timing, where he start doing some crazy shit, like pulling out his phone, recording this girl, but that shit was just disturbing, to say the least, man. Let's stop right here and see.
I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna give you a trigger warning. It is heinous, disgusting. There is no other interpretation to this video than what I'm telling you. And that's a fact.
Like, why is it bumping right now?
20. Lil Boom had 2 counts of battery. He decided to plead no contest, which ended up with him being found guilty. He had probation, the psychosexual eval, which he says he didn't do, and couldn't be around minors for a period of time. I don't know how long. He says it's for a year, but he said a lot of stuff that has come out as bold-faced lies. So who are we to believe?
Can't believe that nigga.
This all comes out, and when the
I watched this nigga sit on stream with Akademiks and all them other chat niggas and shit. This nigga sat there for hours denying this shit, bro, saying ain't nothing happened. I was never in a cosmetic aisle. I ain't touched them girls. But this nigga was whole time was gaslighting niggas, bro. That shit was just crazy, bro. Oh fucking, I mean, you look at the nigga, bro. He look like a damn weirdo, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
video footage dropped, I decided to post it. I wasn't first by any stretch of the imagination, but Lil Boom
Let me get into this.
bold-faced lies, so who are we to believe? This all comes out, and when the video footage dropped, I decided to post it. I wasn't first by any stretch of the imagination, but Lil Boom
Let me get into this.
I've never had an issue with Akademiks now.
There we go.
So this was the first body cam footage.
Oh yeah, right there. Okay, pause it. Sorry, I just want to write it down so whenever I write my report. He approaches over. What is that? The potato? Okay, whatever. Approach the footage stand. Children picking stuff out.
Now, when this video came out, again, there's multiple people had a conversation with him. And he had an opportunity to say, hey, listen, there's more. Yes, this shit isn't good.
Mm-hmm.
He just denied it.
Just sat there and denied that shit, bro. Straight up lying.
Yeah. At least yesterday, he never touched anything.
Yeah.
It's
He reaches and grabs younger one. She jumps away. Okay, you can play it. Play.
Second one. NPE 1
Yeah.
on a beige color Mercury.
So in this footage, it's body cam from the officer whose pen is blocking the exact supposed moment of contact with the 10-year-old before she recoiled several steps away. And it follows with the touching of the other girl after he follows them. Boom would go on to repeatedly gaslight everyone and drop this video on his own live stream addressing things.
I don't care. Listen, Reddit, I'm sorry to tell you, nobody gives a fuck, bro. Nobody.
Yeah, we do, nigga. You a fucking weirdo. Yes, we do, bro. We care, bro. Bro, anybody that ever had their kids or family members, even grown people around this nigga, but need to check. They need to have a conversation. If you ever left your kid along with this nigga, you need to check with your kid, have a conversation with your kid, making sure this nigga ain't never touched them in no weird way, bro.
Bro, I'm still here. Y'all gotta come harder than that, bro. Y'all gotta find me or something, bro, because I ain't going nowhere. No matter what 1090 Jake say, I'm not going anywhere, bro. On God, I'm not.
Which is interesting because he deactivated his Instagram just last night.
I was out the window. If I was out here touching kids, I would have a sex charge by now, bro. I would definitely have a sex charge by now. All right, I don't.
That was gaslighting.
Like a motherfucker.
She didn't. My mom.
That was gaslighting.
My family would disown me. They didn't.
They did.
That was gaslighting.
Gaslight.
They know me. If you don't know me, that's why I don't care.
Which is an argument he felt the need to repeatedly say, which has nothing to do with the evidence. There were 4, quote, alleged victims that day. The first clip I showed you with the body cam is 2 of them. There's another set of footage from a different angle of Boom. Now you tell me what you see.
Okay. So I believe everything's going to happen over here. Let me make sure it's seen. Think like over here. Am I right? Okay, yes. See the 2 girls here. He comes over. One of them moves away. He backs up a bit. They move over or they start going there. He looks to their direction and immediately follows. Now, remember the part he told me he slapped the hand.
Why would you
You're
need
gonna
to
see
slap
clearly,
the hand, bro?
as he walks past,
Boom.
he didn't slap her hand.
You grabbed
He
something,
reached
nigga.
out and slapped her butt
Yup.
as she walked by him. That's why she turns around after he passes her. You're going to see
Hell no.
she walks hurriedly this way, and the other girl, which I believe is a 10-year-old, runs behind. I would imagine they went to go get their parents, or they went to somewhere. Well, look like they went over here, but apparently the parents were there. I think this happened to be the parents.
Okay, so there's that, which is what everyone was arguing about, but what about this? This was in the paperwork. The male then walks away and continues throughout the grocery area, eventually walking to the cosmetic department at approximately 16:53. In this area, there's a Hispanic female, possibly younger, wearing a white t-shirt, jeans, brown sandals, and long dark brown hair. The female is standing, looking at something on display, and the male walks behind her and brushes up very close from behind. The male walks back to her several times without the female noticing. The female then bends down to look at something, possibly on the shelf, and the male pulls out his cell phone and appears to be taking photographs from underneath the female as she is crouched down. The male does this for several moments until
Let me go a second. I'm gonna finish up this shit.
another female, an older Hispanic female wearing a gray shirt, knee-length jean skirt, and black sandals, approaches the younger female and moves the cart to behind the female, preventing the male from taking more photographs.
Now, remember, this was on page 3 that was left out of that no jumper post, and 1090J gave us his post last night, and I was like, I want to see this footage, because I know if they're writing it down, they must have seen somebody who they thought was him do something that may have resembled this. Remember, I asked him, were you in the cosmetic department? No. Were you doing anything weird with any female over there? No. Look at this video, chat.
So, you just heard.
By the way, this is the moment, like in the next minute or so, this is the moment where I'm like, I felt fucking stupid. I was just livid. Bro, this nigga just lied to me, my nigga. The dude lied to me, y'all, everybody, and it's not trying to be accountable. Okay, good. All right, good. You ain't go to jail, right? You ain't go to jail. You're not on the registry. But lying and not being accountable seems like you're this guy who has this problem, who's walking around here, who's liable to do this shit at any time.
Let's watch this shit.
Rides upon her, walks back. Looks like he might have either texted or took a picture, who knows. And then this is the weird look. Another time, look.
Run it back.
He seems to be kind of sizing her from the back. She bends over. Keep in mind, the aisle is this big.
Wide open. Look at the weirdo. Boom.
He grinds upon her. Right? Well, I think I could even get this even bigger. Wait a second. Rides upon her, walks back.
You know, not to place any blame on the female at all, because this nigga straight up weirdo, but female or not, you gotta be more aware of your surrounding, bro. How the fuck this nigga keep brushing up on you, recording you, and you have no reaction, bro? You're not paying attention to your surrounding? First time you should have been jumping, slap the fuck out that nigga or something. A weird ass nigga, man. You feel me? And then he just continued to do more shit, and it's like, I don't know what the lady that came with the card, I don't know what she was telling him. Like, you didn't tell her that this weird ass nigga was recording her. Like, and she just went back to looking at shit on the shelf. She didn't look back at that nigga. Like, that shit just look weird to me, bro.
Looks like he might have either texted or took a picture, who knows. And then this is the weird look. Another time, look, bro, like what is this, bro? What is this shit? Yo, I'm so surprised he even got on stream and even tried to explain this shit. Bent over, walked up the aisle. He's trying to be like he's on his phone. Looking left. Then this was the part here that I realized. And here's the thing too, man. Yo, Boom, you know I love you like a friend, bro. And I love you like a brother, bro. But I couldn't even let a family member gaslight this situation or get away with this situation without speaking the absolute fucking truth.
Facts.
You see him reach out, his hand with seemingly his phone, like he's trying to take pictures of her buttocks while she's crouched down. You see his hand? She's crouched down. She's unaware. He holds it there. You're going to see this woman up here. This woman right here is seeing this behavior because there's a guy holding out a camera phone, seemingly, underneath a woman who's crouched down looking at makeup. Brother, this ain't no...
What is you even recording, bro?
Excusable shit. This is where you can see he gets caught. This is where he gets caught. This person here catches him. He hears the card or something. He pulls the phone back. He actually puts it back. Look. He puts it back. Look at the person with the card. They're directly looking at him. Now he walks away, and you're going to see whoever with the card, I don't know if they know this person, but they seem to be a good Samaritan maybe. They're going to try to protect this woman from her getting filmed. Look, rather than go right by, and again, I don't know if they know each other, the card is here. He's acting like he's looking at some shit. She keeps like, I don't think she knows what's going on. She keeps like scooting over thinking that maybe this person wants to get something here. And I don't know if they're having a conversation. But then she bends over. He crouches. And who knows if she puts the cart in between him and her. Then he gets up. Look like this person.
You see, like, the shit that's crazy to me is that even after he get caught, instead of leaving the area, he just stay there hoping the other lady with the cart is just gonna leave so that he can go back to doing his regular activity. It just baffles me, bro. Like, how? Like, if this nigga doing this shit in broad daylight with cameras, can you imagine him with a kid around him when there's no adult? Nobody knows, no one is around. Like, can you imagine this nigga left alone with some kids, bro? Like, he's just a fucking weirdo, bro. And then unfortunately, academics just keep saying, oh, you need help. I don't think there's a way to help niggas like this, bro. Niggas just already fucked up in the head. I don't think there's a way. You just gotta keep watching this nigga and keep him away from people, from kids and all that shit. That nigga's just a straight up weirdo, bro. I don't think there's anything you can do. What you gonna do? Oh, bring this nigga to rehab and he's gonna change his mind about the weight. I don't think there's any way to help a nigga with that shit, bro.
Saying something to this woman. He walks over. Now, it should be noted that I don't believe that this woman here was underage. It should be noted.
Don't even matter.
But nevertheless, it's a woman.
Facts. Don't even matter.
Video continues. He's still lingering around.
Lucky because they weren't able to get in contact. Contact this victim. When he's empty-handed in the video with the black girl.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna leave y'all. Ain't really much to say about this shit, but this nigga just he got a problem, and hopefully he didn't have more victims. You know, that were not, you know, caught on camera or even brought this nigga to justice, bro. So We're gonna leave it right here, man. Hopefully this nigga, like Akademiks said, I don't know if there's anything to help this nigga with, but I guess if there's a way to help him, he needs help. And I don't see this nigga even coming back and online and try to act like everything's all good, bro, cause he can't change the shit you did, bro. You can't change that shit, bro. On some creepy shit like that, you can't change that, bro. You a menace. I appreciate y'all for being here. Please go ahead and smash the like button, comment. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.